He left his phone on the coffee table. An ordinary mistake, but that small, glowing rectangle would undo everything I thought I knew about my family. It rang. The screen lit up. Her face, my wife's face. Anna, 5 years gone. The cancer had taken her slowly, beautifully, cruelly. I buried her. I mourned her. I kept her voice alive in the house. But seeing her picture on my son-in-law's phone, smiling like she had texted him that morning, that was something else. My hand trembled, but I answered. A message preview flashed before my eyes. Same place tonight. Don't be late, love. And underneath it, a timestamp from this morning. I didn't tell my daughter, not yet. I sat there, the hum of the refrigerator filling the silence, my chest tight with something heavier than grief. Curiosity laced with dread. Her photo wasn't old, it wasn't from the past. The lighting, the background, it was a hotel room I didn't recognize. Her hair was longer, her eyes were alive. It was impossible. And yet, the phone didn't lie. My daughter, Clara, had married Nathan 2 years ago. A decent man, I thought. Quiet, attentive. Too attentive, maybe, always checking his phone, always stepping outside for calls. I'd wanted to believe he was simply ambitious, that he loved her the way a man should. But now, watching the blue light of his phone flicker with her messages, I began to suspect that his ambition wasn't for business. It was for control. I began digging. Nathan worked in tech, cloud systems, security, all that nonsense I never cared to understand. But I knew people, quiet people, old friends from the bureau before I retired. I asked one favor, just one: run his number, trace the metadata. When the report came back, it felt like swallowing ice. The messages weren't from my wife. They were from someone using her name, Anna, a digital ghost. Someone had taken her photos, cloned her likeness from old backups, and rebuilt her face using AI. But the conversations, they weren't just fantasy. They were personal, real memories only she and I had shared, which meant someone had accessed my archives, my home computer, my old drives. Nathan had been in this house countless times. He'd set up my Wi-Fi, updated my systems. He'd looked me in the eye while stealing the voice of the woman I buried. I didn't sleep for 2 days. When I finally spoke to him again, I smiled. Calm, pleasant, inviting. "Forgot your phone last time," I said, handing it back. He laughed, awkwardly. "Yeah, sorry about that." I studied his face, that faint twitch when he lied, the smirk he tried to hide. He didn't know I'd already cloned his drive. Weeks passed. I waited, listened, collected. Every night, he messaged Anna. Every morning, he deleted the thread. But my setup, a silent keylogger in his system, captured every word, every file, every video call. He wasn't just pretending she was alive, he was selling her likeness. A deep-fake subscription model, eternal love. Widowers paid to talk to their dead partners. Nathan used my wife's image to build the prototype. And Clara, my sweet girl, she didn't know. She thought her husband was building something noble, a therapy tool for grief. No, he was selling resurrection and using my wife as his launch product. Revenge wasn't an impulse. It was an equation. I gave it time, precision, grace. First, I mirrored his accounts, built an alternate version of Eternal Love under his name, filled with leaked financial data and recorded conversations between him and his investors. Then, I set up an automatic upload, a trigger that would go live when he presented the product publicly. I didn't want to destroy him in silence. I wanted witnesses. The day came. Clara and I sat front row at his product launch. She glowing with pride, me still and watchful. He began his pitch. "This isn't just technology," he said, "it's rebirth." The demo played, and right on cue, the image of Anna appeared, smiling, serene, welcoming. But then something shifted. The feed glitched, the smile twisted, and her voice, My wife's real voice filled the hall. "Nathan, you shouldn't have used me." The crowd murmured. Confused laughter turned to silence. Then the next slide appeared. Financial records, offshore accounts, private messages, photos, everything. His empire collapsed in real time. Nathan froze. His voice broke as he turned toward me, eyes wide with horror. You did this?" I met his gaze, calm. "No," I said. "She did." The fallout was swift. His investors vanished. His company died within a week. Clara left him the same night, shattered but wiser. As for me, I visited Anna's grave that evening. The wind was still, the world quiet. "I finished it," I whispered. "He can't use you anymore." A strange peace settled in my chest. Not joy, not triumph, just stillness. Grief had made me a ghost once, but revenge made me real again.